I had to resign from my job because we became spicy content creators.
We had to leave our town after our secret came out.
It got a lot of attention because I don't know if there's ever a teacher that has been found out in this way. After the media ran our stories, subscriptions were really kind of rolling into the spicy site. Last year, as a content creator, I've made about $2 million. I get a lot of the negativity. Your actions disgrace this profession. It's dirty money. You are a disgusting pig and your husband is a he failed as a man. This is where I shoot some of my content. I have my branded pillow that I made with my logo. I have my lingerie closet that has been donated by mostly fans.
I'm Philip, this is my partner Brianna, and we're both spicy content creators.
So we're from the same town.
We knew of each other, but had never actually hung out before.
I was out of a relationship and I was scrolling Facebook and he had a cute profile picture, so I sent him a message and it kind of went from there. I don't typically make you breakfast like this. Sometimes I'm still sleeping before you leave.
It's usually me making myself breakfast.
I started making spicy content mainly because we had a lot of bills. So at the time, he was laid off from his job. I wasn't making very much as a teacher. I had a lot of student loans, we had credit card debt. So we kind of just started it to see if it would help. It was not meant to be long-term. I think it was just a quick fix or something we could do to supplement our income at the time. So the school district sat me down at the end of the school day and they basically said that they had gotten reports from a neighboring school district that I was on a spicy content page. And they basically said that they were gonna put me on leave and just investigate until they could figure out what to do. At the time, I felt scared. I was nervous and anxious. I called you right away.
It's the type of business where you can't be hidden and secret, but make it big at the same time. 3
or 4 days after I was put on leave, I started getting calls from reporters asking if the story was true, what was happening. After the media kind of ran our stories, subscriptions were really kind of rolling into the spicy site. I think I ended up resigning about 7 days later from the job, and I didn't necessarily need to work at the school district anymore because the site was supporting us.
I would say the worst reaction that I had to deal with or that we've had to deal with has probably been more so from friends and family. I feel like sometimes the news of this or the fact can be so shocking that it makes people forget who we actually are.
I don't understand why we can't be considered normal just because of our job.
I think it's easier for people to continue hating us and hateful comments and just the negativity.
Act like we're heathens.
If they imagine that we just live these disgusting, sinful lives.
I definitely do feel there's a double standard for men versus women working in this kind of industry, just based off of the reactions and how people treat myself versus my wife.
Yeah, I get a lot of the negativity versus him, for sure. It got a lot of attention because I don't know if there's ever a teacher that has been found out in this way. I got a really, really terrible message the other day. It said, "You are a disgusting pig and your husband is he failed as a man. He probably takes it as well. Is that why he likes to see you get trains ran on you? He should self-delete. What a failure as a man. He only gets you and who you approve and you get to have 9 guys. You should put him out of his misery."
That one cut so deep, let me tell you.
Who takes the time to write something that nasty? I just don't understand.
They feel very passionate.
She knows deep down she sold her soul. Apparently I sold my soul.
How much did you get?
She will suffer for these decisions for the rest of her life, but at least she has chickens now.
But it's funny because if it is that easy, then sell your soul and make that money.
Yeah.
I bet you can't.
It's dirty money. I'd rather be poor. Your actions disgrace this profession. There is now a void in your old classroom and the children will academically suffer. Does this make you feel proud?
Honestly, other people's opinions don't bother me because we live our lives the way that we want to.
We're not hurting anybody. We're just living our lives together. And I mean, if that offends someone, then they need to reevaluate some priorities. Megan is gonna come over in just a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm gonna get us some drinks and some food. Megan is one of my best friends, and she was a teacher with me. Secretly, we were both spicy content creators. After I got put on leave, she was discovered as well. She appeared in one of my pictures in a video, so she was put on leave. She did not resign. She said, I don't believe I'm doing anything wrong. She was a content creator, but the school was also paying her as well. Just at home, they didn't let her come to the classrooms.
So you got caught first, right? So what was that like?
The first week was pretty scary. I think I called you like every single day, and I was like panicking, just sitting at home and then seeing like all the media.
I was very overwhelmed with the amount of support and the amount of hate that I got.
Yeah.
But I wasn't as nervous because I do feel like you had my back the whole time.
Yeah, I
You're my
think we
best
like
friend.
call each other and
yeah, we still
we
like
can
support
vent
each other.
and we can, you know, cry on the phone, and I think it's just good to have someone that can relate.
Bree and I were talking about earlier today, like the day after the media blew up, I pulled into work that morning and like got a standing ovation from the guys at work.
Which is so crazy.
Yeah, which
like we
You guys would not have had
never.
that.
did anybody even reach out to you from our job?
No one has spoken to us.
Yikes.
Not one person reached out.
Yeah. I think that I've like definitely come to terms just deciding not to go back into education. I just don't feel like that's my place anymore after all of this. I immediately knew no one was gonna hire me, but just I feel more at peace with the decision of I'm okay right now, just making plans for the future. As a teacher, I was making around $42,000 per year, and in the last year, as a spicy content creator, I've made about $2 million.
We just bought this house and farm, and
It feels like a whole new life.
it really truly does.
So your Father's Day present was a little late, right?
Yeah.
It is here and it is ready. They just finished it yesterday. I do think that this has been a blessing in disguise. It's really changed the course of our lives. We were just renting before, like struggling to get by, you know, paycheck to paycheck.
Oh, wow. Holy cow. Oh my gosh, this looks amazing. In my shop, down here, I guess I do whatever, you know,
You
build
build stuff.
things, work on stuff. Thank you, baby. Bree has changed my life for the better. She's brought a lot of love and care and our child into my life. So I'm very thankful for that.
You've definitely changed my life for the better. A lot of love and, you know, everything that you do for us.
People that judge us, their opinions don't affect us.
It's not going to change who we are.
Our marriage has never been better.
If they want to keep hating, they can. It just, you know, will make us more successful, I guess. So keep it up.